Ready. Play. Love 15.
Big thing to look for in this match. A returns put in play, really from both players. These players like to get a lot of free points with their serve, and it's important for Keys to have a bit of a rhythm on her return.
Love 30.
This is a nice first delivery, curving into the body a bit. That headband has a little bit of a nod to Pat Cash, the old Aussie Wimbledon champ. Used to wear the checkerboard headband. Gauff is so good off the ground with her movement, getting in position. But Keys might possess a little more firepower.
If she can find that balance, Leaf, of being consistent and patient on when to pull the trigger.
What a start. And just a sample of the kind of tennis she can produce with these long, beautiful drives, really off both wings. What would you say is her strength? I mean, both forehand and backhand are potent.
Now, when Madison's playing her best, it's all about good serving, big forehand. She's got to look for her forehand. The backhand being used as more of a setup shot. Sometimes when she's pulling the trigger early on the backhand wing, might be a sign of maybe a couple of nerves into play. When she's feeling confident and looking for her forehand, backhand more of a setup shot.
Madison Keys to serve. The
conditions are a little bit cooler, so maybe the ball won't be flying as much. The court, I'd say, is a medium speed hard court. Some of the sort of the outside courts might be a little faster.
That's interesting. It's Keys' first time out on Ash this year. Did not practice on it either in the week leading in. Has played a lot of matches historically on this court, but no time on it this year. One thing she was a little worried about before the match, not being sure of what this court speed was playing like. Both of Gauff's previous matches were on this court, and she spent some practice time on this court as well.
Over the baseline, so here's a little opening for Coco to perhaps get the break right back.
15-14.
That one didn't go right. So here are some break points for Gauff.
It's interesting with these two players. They both have a huge difference in their ground strokes. Keys forehand, her big weapon. See the parents of Coco sitting there, Corey and Candy. And Gauff, it's the backhand. And it's all about managing then the other sides of the ground stroke game for these two.
Use.
Back, Coco. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, Coco's two-hander, boy, that is a sure thing. She's very dependable.
If we could just mix the two, right? Gauff's backhand with Keys forehand. And that's the serve that Keys is going to look to try and hit today more often. Normally it's the kicker that Madison loves, almost to the righty's backhand. Today she's going to look to mix up her second serve more to the Gauff forehand wing.
That's a difficult ball to change the line on. There was depth and pace coming at her. Got to make good decisions out there.
I got to know where you are in the court. Very tough to change direction and go line 3 feet behind the baseline on your back foot. That ball has got to go cross or middle there from Keys. That's the pattern that Keys is looking for. The serve plus forehand.
Advantage, Keys.
Timed that forehand perfectly.
Use.
And Corey and Candy, both strong athletes back in their college days. Something Gauff does well. She can absorb a lot of pressure and make her opponents play a lot of tennis.
And that would be Gauff's goal in this match. Extend the rallies. The longer the rallies go, the more defensive Gauff can get in the court. The advantage shifts to her side. Just what we were talking about, Leif, that great defensive movement that Gauff possesses, the ability to get more balls back into court.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, fluid movements. She can go side to side. Look at how quickly forward she is here. Sets herself up to finish. And moving backwards there, finds the space.
That should get some of the nerves out for Gauff.
Well, they haven't turned the lights on here at Ash Stadium Court just yet.
59.
Coco Gauff lighting up Ash. Well, the drop shot wasn't a great
39.
one, and the two-hander from Keys, well, that wasn't great either. So Gauff to 30 love.
Go, go, go.
30, 15.
Go, go, go.
She looked so good getting the break back. 30 love. Still signs of tension in her play. See the unforced errors for Keys 7, Gauff 5.
And we're not through 3 games yet. Exceptionally high number, really, from both players. That's a serve you got to cover when you're
40,
playing
30.
Gauff. On that deuce swing, you cannot be beat with the slider to the forehand. When she's nervous, Gauff goes to the right and cuts around the outside. That is her pattern.
Game Gauff.
And Gauff is able to get through the game despite a couple of struggles.
Gauff leads.
So we've traded
2 games
breaks.
to 1 for set.
It's Coco Gauff, 2-1, third round match.
Time. Please take your seats quickly. Thank you.
This beautiful Ash Stadium. Madison Keys is the 20th seed. Former finalist here. So she knows the road into the second week of US Open.
Fifteen on. Fifteen, 13.
Madison Keys' camp there. Coach Georgie on the bottom right, or boyfriend Bjorn Fratangelo on the bottom left. They're still alive in the mixed doubles. Draw.
Keys' forehand on that occasion. She's got more break points. Wow.
It's clear
15-14.
the game plan when she's coming out here is to back up, give herself some more time to absorb the pace and just keep these rallies going. She's not trying to force the issue, just trying to be consistent right now, and Madison playing really right into her hands with all these errors.
Game, go.
Now another error and another game. 3 straight games.
Goff leads 3 games to 1 first set.
Coco.
Down. Yeah. It's so bright I keep moving the ball. Thank you.
Madison having a hard time, I believe, tracking the ball with maybe the lights. Is it from the back of the court? She said to turn them down in brightness.
I think so. Download the US Open app. You can follow your players, scores, stats, match highlights, and more. So that's available in the App Store and the Google Play
Love
Store.
15.
Yeah, she was on top of the second
Love 13.
serve and just crushing the forehand.
15-13.
There's a winner. I haven't seen too many of
30
those.
all.
I'm sure Goff will be happy. That one was executed so well, 30 all. Still not out of this game yet.
Left. Second set. Thirty, 40.
That's the shot, I believe, that's going to decide really how many majors Goff wins. Is that forehand wing. Has to learn to be confident and keep stepping in there. Missed that one, but it's the right play.
Yes.
And then comes right back with one of her fastest serves at 119.
And they're working with Diego Moyano. Bit on the golf game. Some on the golf forehand.
Advantage, go.
Trouble, but served her way out of it. Some brilliant serving.
Goff leads.
Capped it off
4
with an
games to
ace
1
down the
first
tee.
set.
Coco Gauff gets herself to 4-1.
Time.
A fabulous day in Flushing Meadows. Blue sky overhead. A few
Seats quickly,
clouds
please.
up above. We got a
Thank
blue
you.
tennis court below as Madison Keys steps to the line at 1-4.
59.
Mentioning some of the numbers, Madison Keys, who's a power player, likes to go after her shots. So far, just one winner. Indication of the stingy defense Gauff can play.
That works so well, especially on the clay. Gets a lot of topspin, a lot of RPMs on her forehand. This one clears the net by a huge margin. Deep, heavy, very well played.
The angled backhand return, and Keys is to do so. Nothing has come easy for Maddie today so far. Trying to get a second game on the board.
There's that returns in play we were talking about before. Gauff doing a great job of getting almost every return back in the court.
Advantage Keys.
Had the answers.
And that was better hitting from Keys, able to make in that last rally 6, 7 shots. And a little bit more positive energy. That is needed, especially if you're feeling a bit sluggish or not playing that well. You've got to do something to change it around. So nice last couple of points there for Keys with nice energy.
That's a difficult ball to volley. It's coming at her with plenty of pace. There's a fair amount of angle, too.
Go, go, go.
Oh! That's a wonderful net play. Keys did well to get a racket on it, but the volley was too good.
15 all.
And Gauff, no hesitation about coming forward. She came in on the very first ball of the match. So she feels confident in the transition game coming forward.
$13-15. 14-15.
Go, go. Go, go, go.
Game go.
A pair of Grand Slam finalists squaring off here in the third round. So far,
Gauff
it's
leads 5-2.
Coco Gauff who has the edge, 5-2. As Murray went
Time.
down at 4. But the serve and the returner serve, they're involved in every point. So those phases of play are critical here today. So far, it's Gauff with the edge. It's reflected in the game score, 5-2, as Keys struggling to find her best tennis. She's serving with new tennis balls.
Now 15.
Maddie had such a great tournament in Cincinnati. Getting all the way to the semifinals, had a tough summer until then, and really able to turn it around there. Got her first win over world #1 when she took out Iga Swiatek. A lot of hope and confidence coming into this tournament, but just a little bit too tight here in this first set.
She also had a win over Elena Rybakina, the Wimbledon champ. Elena Ostapenko. That's like a good year and a week right there with those wins.
And that's what you get with Keys, right? A couple of just fantastic weeks, and at least the goal is to try and bring up the play so it's a little bit more consistent week in and week out. Again, did so well down under semifinal, the Australian Open, won in Adelaide. Then was quiet again in the spring.
Oh!
That forehand sailing over the baseline, so she's got to tread carefully here. This is a set game. If Gauff can strike. Just mentioning Keys this season, all those wonderful results, but also 6 first-round losses, and that's the difference between top 20, top 15, maybe even top 10.
30-14.
Here's Gauff. Set point.
Use.
Go, Cole.
A tricky play there from Goff,
Advantage.
slicing that forehand,
Go.
which stayed very low. Saves a third set point.
Use.
Deuce feels pretty comfortable right now.
Just can't totally relax out here and swing out. Just a few too many errors. It's kind of rattled her confidence here in this first set. I wonder if she could get out of this one.
Advantage. Go.
And the footwork, it's been a big difference between these two. Both these two exceptionally fast, but it's Goff who moves more efficiently around the court and setting up for her shots much better so far.
Court. It was awkward for Keys.
6 games to 2.
So she breaks again. 3 breaks of serve. And Coco Gauff takes the opener 6-2.
Please find your seats quickly. Thank you. Second set. Goff to serve.
All right, back on Arthur Ashe Stadium court. Coco Gauff, who broke serve to win the opening set, will, as a result, serve first in the second. All-American third-round matchup. Yes, a good work at the net. Intercepting that cross-court pass. So it's been a good season for Keys. Started the year at 87 in the ranks, now at number 20.
Nice job
15
by
on.
Gauff to back up and absorb the pace of Keys, and they're giving herself a little bit more time, able to change direction with that added time.
Well, Keys definitely means business in the opening
15-30.
game. Watching Coco Gauff swing that last forehand or racket up above the head, it reminded me of Rafael Nadal getting hit in the nose with his racket during his match. Had to take an injury timeout, bandage up the bloodied nose.
Good news is he was out there practicing today, so everything must be okay for Rafa. He'll play again tomorrow night. Takes on Richard Gasquet. I think he's got a pretty good record in that one.
No one beats Richard Gasquet 18 times in a row, do they?
40-30.
Boy, those are important points, and you're really giving them away.
97 miles per hour right into the strike zone and not put back into the court. That is the rhythm that can go off for Keys on that return.
Ball.
Yeah, Goff a little passive on the forehand. Keys was able to step up. Watch her step up inside the baseline. This is where Lindsay Davenport made a living. Beautiful forehand. How's your forehand these days, Lindsay?
It's right to me, Leaf. It's okay. Still an inch out of my strike zone. I'm in trouble. It's too much variety from Goff right now. She's hitting high top spinny shots and then mixing in a lot of slice and off pace ones. Look pretty nervous for some parents of a daughter that just won the first set.
A little tension on the court is a little bit in the players' box as well. Track it down though. Coco Gauff just blanketing the court, getting a racket on everything.
First game.
She's got the opening game. Anything Keys can do to help maybe turn this around?
Well, she's got to start establishing her service games, and getting broken 3 times in one set, that has got to change. And first strike tennis from Keys, about quality first serves, but also just find some kind of rhythm on the return as well.
Yeah, the more return points you can get into, the more chance you have of winning them.
I get the sense that any time Goff doesn't make a good defensive get, she's disappointed in herself. That one, a great backhand by Keys, and Goff's still annoyed she wasn't able to put that one back in play.
Committed to that forehand.
30
I was going to say, when Maddie got to the U.S. Open Finals in 2017, came back the next year, 2018, got to the semifinals. A good run there, lost to Naomi Osaka.
Net, first serve. Voltira.
It's one of the better games that Keys has been able to play, and perhaps that'll restore some confidence in the
One
serve.
game on, second set.
Tennis, she needs to produce behind those serves.
Yeah, now it starts right here for Keys. Played really her first good service game. See if she can use some of that momentum over into this return game. Look to step in maybe on some second serves if she sees those. Try and get just a little bit better read on the Gauff first serve as well.
Thank you.
There are the signature shoes for Coco. Did you have a signature shoe,
I
Lindsay?
think you know the answer to that, Leaf.
Not even an LD on the back? No? She's going for a lot on those backhands up the line, just can't resist that space.
Have to be more patient against Gauff, and especially her foot speed. You cannot feel that rushed.
14-15.
Coco Gauff continues to protect her serve. 2-1.
Leads 2 games to 1, second set. Pas bon set. Time.
Stepping into a young prime of her career. 6-2, 2-1. Is Gauff ahead and Madison Keys.
Here, Madison Keys coach there, Georgie Rumanoff, telling her right there, backhand down the middle. That is code for please stop going line so early in rallies.
15 up.
That should help. The first ace for Keys in the match. Serving rhythm has been a little bit better in the last couple of service games. See if she can keep that.
Ball.
Fifteen on.
Ball.
She handled that well.
Well. 30-15.
You got this, Coco.
30 all.
Looking very dapper this evening, Spike.
But it paid off there. All or nothing forehand
14-13.
from Keys. That is forehand winner number 3.
And against a lot of other players, I
Yes.
feel like she might have had more winners. It seems like Coco just gets to everything, gets a racket on a lot of balls. Careful about going into the golf backhand.
Advantage. Go.
One of the most dangerous shots in the game when she gets going. More mistakes for Keys, and Roth now a set and a break.
Gov leads 3-1, second set.
USOpen.org is your online home for point-by-point live scoring, highlights, real-time stats, and draws. Visit the official tournament site at USOpen.org. Coco got to the third round back in 2019. She was the second round last year. So trying to go one step further for her best ever Open with a win today.
If Keys is going to get back into this match, it has to start right here. It's got to get a break of serve. Just try and hang in here.
There's Diego Moyano, and is helping to build this Gauff game.
Moyano started working with Gauff at the end of March, early April. And trying to get her to be more disciplined, be more consistent. And as you mentioned, Leif, the second serve and the forehand, the two shots, most important.
A lot of free points in that game, so the serve is working on this occasion. That's 4-1. Action from the bottom half of the draw.
Thank you.
Trying to make the final 16.
It's an interesting section of the draw, Leif. This was Simona Halep's little quarter, and Halep, the commanding head-to-head record against Gauff. Gauff in the beginning, when the draw came out, couldn't have been thrilled that it was Keys and then Halep. And now look, playing great against Keys. Halep no longer in this part. Gauff came into this tournament with a foot injury, had to retire out of the tournament in Cincinnati after taking a hard fall. And some questions on how she'd be. Luckily, the movement looks great for Gauff.
You can see a little bit of tape around that left ankle, left foot. Simona Halep was beaten in the first round by Daria Sneaker of the Ukraine, her first ever win.
You called that upset.
That was,
was
off the charts.
I don't know who called that one.
Sneaker lost to Rebecca Marino, and then it was Zhang Shuai who awaits the winner, who took out Marino.
40-15.
So we're guaranteed an American in the fourth round. Of course, Allison Risk in action, as is Serena Williams tonight. Shelby Rogers was beaten earlier today by Ons Jabeur. So Jabeur into the final 16.
That's her first time getting this far here. She was absolutely thrilled when she took out Shelby Rogers earlier today. It's just too close to her hip to change direction. And to have that big a swing, you've got to have a little bit more space, and you create that space with those little steps, and those today are not working for Keys.
All right, well, she gets the game. She'd lost 3 in a row, so she can breathe a little more easily, perhaps. Try and get into this Gauff service game. Recognize a young man in that player box. So 6'2", 4'2" for Coco Gauff. Young interloper.
Not 15.
The paparazzi have said that, yeah, Jagger Davenport. Want to get some shots of that young man, a future star. All right, here's love 15. Dials up the first serve.
15 on.
very comfortable producing that slice serve, as you said, LD, right down the tee.
Fifteen, 13.
Go, go, go.
Here's some chances for
15, 14.
Keys.
Here we go, go, go. Here we go. Foul.
Game Keys.
With a double fault.
Goff leads 4
surrenders
games to
her
3.
serve
Second
rather
set,
tamely.
But 1 set to none.
So Keys back on serve in the second.
Time.
Timo Jansen working this one here on Ash Stadium Court. We're on serve in the second. Madison Keys has a bit of momentum. Can she hang on to it now? Take care of her serve. Pressure is continuous on the tennis court.
There's so many great defensive
59.
gets. Even that last one, Keys in complete control, ends up winning the point, but still Goff forcing her to have to get awkward overhead there.
Yeah, look at all the winners in the second set, 9 of them.
Madison needs just a little bit more soft hands, just a little bit more feel on some of those shots when she's not on her front foot.
Forehand, running forehand, down the middle cross. Make her play there. Come on.
13-15.
Just coaching from the side of the court by the players' team is legal now.
What have you thought about that so far? First major to allow it.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I agree.
As long as it's not overdone.
Amazingly, that's just the second backhand winner from Goff.
30-all.
She's played mostly defensive tennis so far, and it's been enough, and she knows right now she needs to actually step in and make things happen as Keys has raised the level of her game.
Yeah, good look at her getting on the front foot.
13-14.
A little tentative on the backhand. Here's Goff. Hasn't missed on a chance in the second set. suddenly reappeared
Golf
in
leads
Madison's
5
game.
games to 3. Second set.
From 30-15 up, Leaf, good point from Goff, and then 2 quick errors from Keys. Just when you thought Keys was getting back into this match, Goff now a chance to serve for it.
Thank you.
Great serve.
15 up.
Yeah, that return had depth, it had pace, and it had Goff on her back foot. So 15 all.
Go. Here we go. You got it.
30 all.
She's gone out wide a couple of times. Where does she go with this first serve? Skidding off the line. What a time for that. Match point. She's into the 4th round. Boy, is she playing some tennis.